your WavyOcho gonna react to John Cena in the mid card. In the mid card was legendary. Yeah, I remember John Cena had that like UFC title like challenge shit, and now everybody's doing the like open challenge shit, bro. And everybody nowadays doing this shit. You feel me? He's either in WWE or AEW shit.
John Cena in 2015 was different when he dropped down to the mid-card. When he got a hold of the United States Championship, that title felt more important than the WWE Championship. Bro was getting deep into his bag during his matches, pointing out different moves like tornado DDTs, sunset flips, and springboard stunners.
Yeah, some of his springboard stunners though, I'm not gonna lie, it looks mad sloppy. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them shits don't even look valid, bro.
He had this in his moveset during his Super Cena run, he would have been even more OP. Cena started his chase after the US title when Rusev interrupted his backstage interview, snatching the microphone out of Tom Phillips' hands and got to yapping in Russian. Cena pushes him and they start getting in each other's face until other superstars come to break it up. Rusev that year was built like a monster with him being on an undefeated streak with the US title. Once Rusev stomps on your back, go ahead and just tap out before he puts the accolade on you because you ain't getting out of it. Imagine this version of Rusev going against IC title ring Gunther. He was disrespecting America and him and Lana would be shouting out Vlad.
And I ain't gonna lie, Gunther's a better like champion than Rusev. And Gunther's a better wrestler than Rusev, aka Miro, bro. I like Miro as a wrestler. I think he's a good wrestler though, but Gunther's a better wrestler than Miro.
Reporting during segments. Cena first challenged Rusev at Fastlane, but Rusev ends up defeating him by submission. Cena asked for a rematch.
Cena didn't even tap. He never tapped out. He passed out.
At WrestleMania, Rusev refused, so Cena had to put him in STF and keep the submission hold on him until Lana agrees to give him his rematch. Cena got his get back by defeating Rusev in a hard-fought match, ending his undefeated streak to capture the United States Championship at WrestleMania 31. Seeing Cena with the US title was something you had to get used to seeing.
And in a year before, he defeated Bray Wyatt. He defeated Bray Wyatt undefeated streak, bro. A match he would have beat the Undertaker's undefeated streak that same year, the 2014. I ain't gonna lie, niggas would have been tight, though. Niggas would have been tight.
Bigger than the championship itself. On the March 30th edition of Monday Night Raw, the John Cena US Open Challenge debuted. Cena explains the purpose of the US Open Challenge on the WWE Break It Down podcast. The theme of the US Title Open Challenge for me was for the performers to showcase what they could do, and I wanted to make it a little commercial for the person challenging me, because if you were to answer an open challenge, that's kind of how I got my start. So I wanted to get the same opportunity back, and I think this was no different. Dean Ambrose was the first guy to answer the John Cena US Open Challenge. Dean had a good showing in the match, and it looked like he was going to end Cena first day with the championship. Cena hits a roll-up attitude adjustment on Dean to get the 1-2-3, successfully retaining his first title defense. Stardust answers Cena's open challenge the following week. Imagine telling someone in 2015, 9 years from now, Stardust will end up becoming the face of WWE. Him and Cena had a good little match. Cena had one of his open challenges in the United Kingdom, and Bad News Barrett had to come out and represent. I had got flashbacks from the Nexus days. Cena got the win over Bad News Barrett in a hard-hitting match. Rusev won his rematch for the US title, so he attacked Cena backstage with a Russian chain, which led to a match at Extreme Rules and a Russian chain match. Cena got the W. Kane will answer one of Cena's challenges, and I don't know why Uncle's even out here. These open challenges were for the Young Bulls. This is when he was corporate in line with the Authority. He wrestled in slacks and elbow pads. Nigga, that was bad in ring accessories, I ain't gonna lie. This is the Kane I grew up on. Cena ends up winning and sends Kane to the back to get Triple H some coffee. As the US Open Challenge continued, the Hall of Famer made an appearance. Goldberg's biggest op, Bret the Hitman Hart. He was there to endorse that hometown boy, one of NXT's top superstars, Sami Zayn. Crowd singing Sami's song as he comes out. This was a good-ass match. Cena won the match, but if WWE decided they wanted Sami to defeat Cena for the US title that night, I don't think anybody would have complained. The next week, Adrian Neville entered the US Open Challenge. This match right here shows Cena couldn't deal with anybody, because Neville was fast as hell. In defeat, Cena was making stars, elevating the roster. Rusev tried for the second time to capture the US title from Cena, this time in a high quit match at Payback. Rusev should have just forfeited the match. We seen Randy Orton handcuff Cena to a ring post, beat him with a kendo stick, also try blowing this nigga up.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Cena still walk a WWE champion. Things got more interesting on the May 18th edition of Monday Night Raw when Kevin Owens came out to Cena's Open Challenge. Kevin Owens was already presented like a top star while holding the NXT Championship. Cena tried to give Owens some better advice, but Owens cuts him off saying, "I've been doing this longer than you. The only difference, I'm just getting my break now, so don't ever give me advice." He tells Cena they will end up fighting one day. He cheap shots Cena. He power bombs him.
That nigga stepped on the U.S. title, shit.
And then he steps right on the U.S. title. They were really building up Kevin Owens to be a threat to the U.S. title. Cena had another successful title defense against Zack Ryder before him and Owens were scheduled to go one-on-one at the Elimination Chamber in a champion versus champion match. The day of the match, I'm not thinking Owens is going to defeat Cena, but he actually ends up doing that clean. Defeating Cena clean was still a huge deal at this point. He's 46 years old today and can't get a single win to save his life. Still wanted to go though. Cena and Owens ran it back and Money in the Bank for the United States Championship this time. The match was similar to their first match at Elimination Chamber, with Cena winning this time, making it 1-1 between them in this feud. Cesaro enters Cena's Open Challenge back-to-back weeks because the first one was interrupted by Kevin Owens. Cesaro was so underrated in WWE.
Yeah,
Like a
they never pushed Cesaro to the moon in WWE, bro. It's sad that WWE didn't push Cesaro, and y'all know what I mean. Like they never, like, you know, give the belt, like the title to Cesaro, bro. He was mad talented, bro. He was versatile, bro. This nigga could do power move, he could fly, do all that type of shit, bro.
skills held him back from becoming a main event in WWE. And he's another guy out there anyone would have.
He could technical wrestle, do all that type of shit.
Blaine, if he was the one who defeated Cena for the U.S. title. The Cena and Owens feud came to an end at Battleground, where Cena was the one to come out on top. Seth Rollins, the WWE.
I mean, I feel like Kevin Owens should have won the U.S. title, bro. Title belt, you feel me? I feel like Owens should have won that title belt. It could have been like him versus Cesaro and for that title at SummerSlam, and Rollins versus Cena for the WWE Championship. Feel me?
Champion was acting cocky after retaining his title against Brock Lesnar at Battleground. Cena interrupted Seth Rollins and told him actions speak louder than words, and people lost respect for the WWE title because of him, and those same people gained more respect for the U.S. title. Seth tells Cena to don't talk to him like he's a little boy and that the U.S. Open challenges don't mean anything, and he can keep on doing them while he be BG champion. As Seth goes in between the ropes trying to leave the ring, Cena tells him to go ahead and do like you always do, run away from every single challenge that you had since being the so-called champ. He raised the U.S. title saying the champ is here, to follow up saying it's not the title that makes the man makes the title. He calls Seth a joke and tells him if he wants to be a man to step up to him. Cena throws a mic and a title on the ground to wait on Seth to make a move. Seth took off his shirt just to not stand on business and leaves. The following Raw, the Authority kicked off the show. Seth was calling himself the greatest champion of all time because of his Money in the Bank cash-in at WrestleMania, and told the crowd he was walking out of Battleground as the WWE champion. Cena comes out and tells Triple H and Stephanie McMahon he don't mean to interrupt him, but he do for Seth. He calls Seth an arrogant jackass. All the Hall of Famers that have the championship, you really proclaim yourself to be the greatest. Cena says he disagrees and calls him a joke, and that they need to find out who is telling the truth. He says he's not going to accept a damn thing about it because he asked him last week and he tucked his tail.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this is my unpopular opinion. At that time, Cena was a better champion than Seth Rollins was, and Cena was a U.S. title. And Cena was the United States Championships, while Rollins was the WWE Championship, was the main champion, bro. Like, you feel me? And Cena was the mid-card. Rollins was in the main event.
He asked Triple H and Stephanie and said, he told them how they like to do stuff for business, so how about for the first time ever, we see Seth Rollins become a man and we have a match. Seth Rollins versus John Cena for the WWE Championship tonight. Seth refused and told Cena to shut the hell up and that this isn't like your little United States Championship. This is the WWE Championship. You have to earn your opportunity. Stephanie McMahon says we need to put it to the people. She asked the crowd if they want to see John Cena versus Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship. The crowd chants. She says, for the first time ever, I say no. She agrees with Seth saying Cena has to earn this opportunity. Triple H steps in and says we will have Seth Rollins versus John Cena for the United States Championship because that is what's best for business. Cena and Seth have a fire match later that night. Cena got his nose broken during it and was still able to finish the match to retain the United States Championship. This now made Cena the #1 contender to challenge Seth for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. Since Seth's title was on the line, he wanted Cena US title on the line as well to make a title versus title match. match.
shit, I'm
Watching the
buckling.
match live, the crowd was more towards Seth Rollins. Cena and Seth had to get deep into their bags in the match. Seth hit a roll-up attitude adjustment on John Cena. Cena pulled out the figure 4 leg lock on Seth Rollins. They both were cooking, but WWE ruined the ending, having Jon Stewart come out to call Cena the match. Seth wins the U.S. title, becoming the first man to hold the WWE Championship and the United States Championship at the same time. Shout out to Seth Rollins. He was having an all-time run that year, and this is arguably him at his very best before the knee injury. Cena recaptured the U.S. title at Night of Champions, but it didn't hit the same like it did the first time when he won it back at WrestleMania. Seth only had it for a month, and when Cena won the title right back, he only had it for a month as well, dropping it to Alberto Del Rio at Hell in a Cell. It didn't do anything for Alberto Del Rio because he was already established. If this was going to be Cena's last time holding the U.S. title, they should have just had a younger talent who wasn't established defeat him for it. Till this day, the United States title still hasn't reached that level of importance it had back in 2015. WWE
Logan Paul is holding that title, bro.
trying now to bring back hype to the U.S. title with Logan Paul's big social media influence. The John Cena U.S. Open Challenge was important for several reasons. It provided an opportunity for lesser-known wrestlers to showcase their talent on a big stage. It kept the U.S. Championship scene dynamic, exciting, and it allowed Cena to elevate the championship and its prestige through his high-profile matches and feuds. Overall, it added an element of unpredictability and excitement to WWE programming. I'll be down to see Cena do this with the one title he hasn't held before retiring to make him a Grand Slam champion. The Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. Thanks for watching.
Okay, that's the vid. So yeah, bro, let me know what y'all think about John Cena's U.S. title reign, and also, bro, what was your favorite John Cena? What was your favorite John Cena title match, bro? U.S. while he was holding that belt. What was your favorite match? You feel me? While he was holding the U.S. title shit. So yeah, bro, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes. WavyOcho checking out. You are.